She's not like other girls, you know what I mean? It's just overwhelmingly pretentious. He is a little pervy dude. She's one of the most boring characters I've ever read about. Hi, hello, my name is Jo, and welcome to episode 1 of Love It or Lose It. Hello friends, and welcome to La Library de Jo. I made this TBR jar at the end of 2023 in the hopes that I read some of the books that are on my physical TBR that I have probably forgotten about and or continue to keep because I think that I'm going to read them eventually at some point. But they're just sitting there and they have been sitting there for years. Let's tilt you down a little bit. You can see my trash can. All right. So that's pretty much what this TBR jar is. I have the different colors listed. We have sci-fi, fantasy, mystery thriller, fantasy romance, historical romance, and general fiction, classics, historical fiction. It's all in here. We're going to see what I'm going to love or what I'm going to lose because I want my bookshelves to be a representation of what I'm enjoying either at the moment or have all-time favorites on my shelves. I don't just want to be keeping books that I haven't read just because I may one day feel the need to read it. Okay, so here's where the TBR jar comes in. I don't have the books that I bought recently in here because I want to get to the point where I am buying books in anticipation of reading them around the time that I buy them. So that's pretty much what I'm working on now. But these books are pretty much books that have been on my shelf for a while that need to be read or they need to be gone. So let's get into it. I have no idea what mood I'm in. Reading wise, I've tried to pick up multiple different books and it just hasn't worked out. So I'm gonna pick one. Okay, it's an orange one and we lost one. Orange is fantasy. So let's see. You want to look first? Do you want to look first? Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. Okay, now I'm excited. I'm excited about this because I just saw Shelly from Shell Space read the sequel to this like, I don't know, a month or two ago, and she really enjoyed it. So now I'm excited. Let's go find it. My friends. Okay. The lighting is kind of awful over here, but that is because my ring light is in that direction. So right there. Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. Here she is. Will I love it? Will I hate it? I've had mixed reactions to Leigh Bardugo, the ones that I've read by her so far. It's kind of been a mixed bag with Leigh Bardugo, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna start this. It's gonna go well, right? I'm really excited. I hope this works out. I hope that I love it. Cross all of your fingers, all of your phalanges. Also, look at this blanket I made. I'm so happy with myself. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, anyway, Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. Okay, let's cozy up. And read. Got my blanket. Okay. You can see my afrin. I have sinus problems. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm on page 87. And I don't think we need this anymore. I'm so bored. Okay. I was so excited about this book too, so I'm like really disappointed. So let me tell you like bare bones what this book is about, right? So we're following this girl named Alex, whose real name is Galaxy, which is the cringiest name ever, like ever to exist, right? So she was plucked off the street to join this kind of secret society at Yale. And this secret society that she's a part of is like the policing force over the other secret societies at Yale. These other secret societies do a lot with paranormal things. Literally in the first chapter, we're introduced to this one secret society, secret club, and they're having this really weird ritual where they pretty much dig around in this man's innards to find like lottery numbers and shit like that. Okay, it sounds so good. Okay, the first 2 chapters I was really into it, and then we start flip-flopping back and forth between the past, the present, and the future, and I have no idea what the fuck's going on, and I don't know why the fuck I should care. Galaxy, Alex, whatever you want to call her, she is such a bland character. I mean, she seems like she's had a hard life and she's gone through some stuff. Normally that would give a character, I don't know, some personality, some flavor, some spices. She is so overwhelmingly flavorless. She's one of the most boring characters I've ever read about. Pretty much for the past 80 pages, all she's done is walk around. She's just walking around and talking about how tired she is, which same, relatable, but still, no. Leigh Bardugo, Miss Leigh Bardugo. I know we're set at Yale, right? I know we're set at Yale. I know this is a dark academia book, but every 5 seconds, she is name dropping some random ass writer, poet, or work of literature. Like, is this what dark academia is? Is that all that makes a dark academia a dark academia? We just name drop like Goethe and Gulliver's Travels. Like, I am so fucking bored. So fucking bored of that. And I went on Goodreads and multiple people were like, I don't know if I'm smart enough for this book. No, baby, it's not that. It's just that it's just overwhelmingly pretentious. It felt like Leigh Bardugo just went and Googled what books and works of literature do people study to get an English degree. And then she just used all of those names in her book. I was just rolling my eyes. What else? Nothing is happening. We're like 85 pages in. There's a murder that's happened and we're just going to have a meeting with our professor for some reason. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Alex is boring. There's nothing happening. Not only is it name dropping, but the way that Leigh Bardugo explains things, it's like she'll explain the setting or a specific item in like this really metaphorical and like really highfalutin way. No characters, no plot, no nothing has any further depth. It's like she used all of her authorial abilities in describing a lamp. And plus the narrative is not linear. I don't like non-linear narratives. I don't like when we flop back and forth between the past and the present. I think it can be done well, but I don't think it's done well in here. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm bored to tears. I don't understand what the point is. So that means in this instance of love it or lose it, we're gonna lose it. I need to make a Pango Books account because this is going on it. We have to pick another book out of the magic jar. Hopefully it's a better one. Hopefully it's a better one that I'll actually finish. I don't know. We'll see. TBR jar. Take 2. At least we got one out of the way. Like, at least one is unhauled, I guess. Okay, TBR jar. Take 2. I don't know if I'm in the mood for romance. Okay, what is that? What is that? The Governess Game. I don't know where that is. I think it's over there. Okay, The Governess Game. Who is that by? I don't know. Okay, here's my historicals. Governess Game. Governess Game. Oh, okay, good. It's by Tessa Dare. Okay. Okay, I've read Tessa Dare before. I know that I like Tessa Dare. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Okay. Okay. I can do this. Maxie. Okay. Do I look like hot garbage? Yes, I do. But it's been a work day, and then we had a doggy day, and then I smashed the hell out of a bean burrito. Okay. I finished a book. Okay. I literally talked to you yesterday, and I've already finished this book. Let's talk about it. Okay. We have another main character named Alex, which thank God her name is not Galaxy. And through some circumstances, she ends up being the governess of these 2 little girls that are the wards of this like heir to a dukedom, and he's, you know, a rake, and he sleeps with a lot of women, and yada, 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 yada. So let's talk about it, shall we? I liked it. I didn't love it. I know that I liked it. I read it within 24 hours. The parts where we see our main man, what's his name? See, I've already forgotten his name. I just finished this book a few hours ago. Chase. The best parts of this book were seeing Chase interact with those two little girls and watching Alex break down the walls that the little girls have built up because they're orphans and they've been passed around house to house, place to place, and all they really want is a little home for themselves. You know, super cute shit, right? But I just don't know if I'm the type of person who likes the whole rake narrative. I'm not down with a guy who just likes to sleep around, and then all of a sudden he meets this one girl who's just like different. Like, she's just different. She's not like other girls, you know what I mean? But she's different, and she like heals his broken soul. And I'm also kind of sick of the I won't let anyone love me type of storyline when it comes to men especially. I'm just kind of sick of it because it kind of pushes forth the narrative that women are supposed to be the fixers of the men. And I think that if you are the type of person who has ever thought in your life, I can fix him, like I can do it, like I can change him, I can make him a better man, this is the book for you. I think this book is the ultimate form of brain candy for me because I had a lot of fun while I was going through and I was reading it. I read it really quickly. I love the banter that Tessa Dare adds into her books. And there were multiple times that I laughed out loud during this book. But I just think that, I don't know, I'm not a rake girl. Chase, my friends, Chase is he's a dirty bastard, okay? Like, he is a little pervy dude. After the sexual things started happening, I felt like the love came way too quickly. I don't know, there's just something about the horny toad narrative that I just don't like. There's just something where, you know, where we get a little snippet from the man's point of view and he's not like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. He's like, oh my gosh, look at her rotund bottom, I would love to squeeze. That just doesn't work for me. I don't like the horny toad. Really just lusted after her until she kind of gave him some googly eyes and then he was like, you are the one that I'm deciding to love. Out of all the other women that have given me Google eyes, you are the one. And I just don't like it. I don't like the horny toad narrative. It's just not for me. And that comes with this kind of rakish storyline. I don't like rakes. I didn't love it. So I'm going to give it, I don't know, like 3 stars. 3 stars for the brain candy and for the rotund bosom. So in this instance of love it or lose it, I think I'm gonna have to lose it. I think I'm gonna have to lose it, which means we're gonna have 2 lose-its. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. So maybe next time we'll find something to love, but maybe we'll just keep getting rid of all of the shit on our TBRs that we're just not loving. We're just not loving it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to join the NotSoAverageJo army. We're currently building a big bonfire for all of the books that we're getting rid of. All of the books that we don't want to read. All of the books that we don't love. You should join. I will provide the marshmallows. But anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week and I will see you next time.